Good morning, everybody. All right, so today we've got a lot of stuff to get going, and hopefully big, big plans. Right? That's what we're hoping for. So the first thing we need to do is I need to get a slurry spreader. Let's see if I can find one that's reasonable. I think this one will work. I believe this is reasonable. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to give it a go because this thing can spread digestate, and we have digestate. So in essence, it's free fertilizer. We do need to get another stage of fertilizer on the wheat that we planted last episode. So let's hook this up. And really? Hang on a second. Can I change that back? All right, let me go in here and see if I can. I don't know why the PTO is not hooking up to the back of this thing. It should. All right, give me just a second. Let's go into configurations. Customize. Is there a back end? Wheel weights, attachers. Standard dual link hide. No, we want the 3-point. All right. No. Oh, good Lord. This is a lot of choices that I don't know what it means. Standard with simple hydraulic command. Maybe that's what I want. That's sugarcane. Yeah, this looks like what we want. Wheel weights. I believe this is what we want. If not, we'll figure it out again later. Which is how we started. All right, whatever. Let's hook it up. We'll go to the field, or we have to go to the barn and fill it up. So let me hook this bad boy up. We'll get it to the barn, or I'll see you guys at the barn. All right, we're at the barn. It did fill the digestate up. We can get 6,000 liters. How much more digestate do we have left over? 23,000 liters. So we've got quite a bit of digestate. That's free fertilizer for us. As you can see, the oats are ready to harvest. So we will harvest this. I want to see, that PTO dragging on the ground is kind of bothering me a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to have to get the bigger tractor to hook this up, or if the worker will even work. Will the worker be like, yo, hey man, this is not working. I'm not 100% sure. Let's line it up. Oh my goodness, the brakes. Ugh. All right, can I hire a worker? All right, it works. It works just fine. Now the question is, how quickly is this gonna go? It looks like it's gonna be used up rather quickly. Let me check something here. Let's see what the fertilizer state says. I mean, we're getting fertilizer on it, so that's a good thing. The tank is awfully SM all, right? Let's see how he turns around. He seems to be doing all right. All right, so while he's doing that, let's do some shopping. So we need to get a harvester to harvest the oats. So let's go over here. We'll get us a starter. That's not a starter. We're getting closer to the starter. There's the starter I want. It's, you know, balling on a budget, 20 grand. Let's buy that. And let's go back. Let's find the header for 6 grand. All right, cool. We have the ability to harvest. We've got a... All right, the tank's empty. I had a feeling that this would happen. No problem. Right? We can just go over here, and the digestate was free. We talked about this. So all we gotta do is top them off again. All right, no one pays attention to that, you know, how it drops out of the sky through the top of it, you know. I'm not gonna complain. It's magic, yo. But it gets it done. All right, now the only thing is we have to line him back up, or it might be a her this time. I can't see. No, wrong button. All right, hang on a second. We have to figure out where we've been. All right, it's roughly here. Let's just try there. All right, we're gonna run up to the shop. I'll see you guys at the shop, and when we get to harvester. All right, guys, we're at the shop. We got this beautiful Massey Ferguson 3640. You know, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it'll get the job done. Let's go ahead and hook the header up to it. Oh yeah, I'm feeling important now. All right, we're gonna drive this to the field. I'll see you guys at the field. We made it to the field. The worker ran out of juice again. So let's go fill this up. We'll leave the harvester here so we know where to line the worker back up. I don't know how I feel about that PTO dragging through the ground like that. All right, you guys, let me know in the comments, right? Is this okay, or are we gonna have to find one that doesn't do that? It's kind of driving me a little bonkers. All right, there's another 6 grand. The cool thing is we're getting, you know, all we had to do was throw water in there with the grass, and it made the silage, and it gave us the digestate. So it's like turning water into digestate for us. So it's free fertilizer. It's just that we have to babysit the worker because the tank doesn't do a whole lot. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow, the weight on this is real. All right. Hire worker. He's off and running. All right, we'll get into the harvester. And we're gonna go ahead and harvest the wheat. I'm excited about this. Our first legitimate harvest. Oh, it's not wheat. It's oats. That's right. All right, let's turn it on. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with these oats. And we get straw, right? Yeah, we got straw. I don't know what we're gonna do with the straw, but that's more money, right? We're getting 2 products for the price of 1. Unfortunately, the field wasn't fertilized very well, and yeah, we got weeds in it. So we didn't have the ability to deal with it when we planted it. And, you know, sometimes that's what happens when, you know, when you're trying to manage your money. we're sitting at 27 grand. We do have products that we can sell later today. So, you know, we're not exactly hurting for money, but we're not exactly swimming in it either. I think that by the time we sell everything, we might be able to buy a production building or two and still be set up pretty good for, you know, another field down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just go up and down here, and I will see you guys when we're close to being done. We had to fill the tank up again. All right, the worker's off and running again. All right, we filled up again. This is the last of the digestate. When this runs out, we don't have any more. All right, we got our first load. We're gonna have to run down here and we're gonna have to configure our wagon from a silage wagon to a grain wagon, which is not a problem. We ended up picking up a toolbox. So now we don't have to go to the shop to do it. Let's see, customize, grain body. It doesn't cost us any money because we bought it as a grain body. All right, now all I gotta do is find a tractor to pull it. There's the tractor I'm looking for. We'll go grab that. I'm not exactly sure how much the grain bin holds compared to the harvester. Is it the same holding tank? Is it, you know, 2 or 3 harvest loads to the wagon? This is a new setup for me. It's something I've never used before, but you know what? We'll get it figured out. So let's head to the field. We'll offload real quick. I'm very happy with the harvester. Like I said, it's a starting harvester. You know, keep that in mind. We can always upgrade, but we needed something. And for the price, I really can't complain. So let's offload this really quick. All right. It offloads quick. And you know, to be honest, this fits the farm good. I'm happy with the progress that this Massey does. We can look at, it looks like it's maybe 40%. Oh, it's 34%. So we can almost get 3, right? It'll almost hold 3 of these. All right, well, back to harvesting. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. This Massey Ferguson's cruising right along. It goes to 6 miles an hour. I really can't complain with it for the price. For the price and the reach, it's phenomenal. Will we want to use this on that field over there? Maybe. I mean, we could get it done. Right, it's going to take a little bit of time. We could get it done, or maybe we can upgrade, right? You know, You know, we have options, and options are always a good thing. And the question is, what are we going to do with the oats? I have a couple of good ideas that we can do with it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to offload, and then we'll find somewhere to park this bad boy. She did a phenomenal job. I'm very happy with it. You know, we're starting to feel like farmers, yo. Right? We got a crop in the ground. We got it out. Now we can, you know, we get to do something with it. I think the answer is, I was kind of thinking chickens, but then I realized chickens don't eat oats, right? I should have thought this out a little bit better, right? If I'd put barley here, we could have got chickens going. I do have a couple options. We could make seed with it, which is not a bad idea. We can make seed with it. We can also make flour with it, or we just sell it. I don't know what the best option is right now, but those are the three possible options. And at the end of the day, options are never a bad thing. All right, let's come over here. The worker used up all of the digestate. Let's look at the map. Let's see how good. Not the growth stage. Fertilize stage. All right, so yeah, for the most part, we're looking good. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and we'll hook the worker up to the fertilizer dropper. And after I do that, we'll talk about what the next, yeah, we got paid wages, what the next step is. We got the worker set up on the fertilizer spreader. Let's make sure, she may be going the wrong direction. Hang on a second. All right. All right, there you go. Grab a lower grid. Let me see which direction she's going, and he's definitely going the wrong way. I think. Yep, you're going. Yo. Stop. Yo, we've already been over. All right, fine. I'll just drive it. The problem is I hate doing this because I can't see where I've been. This is the problem with, you know, some of the crops. You can't see the ground where you've been. It can be extremely frustrating when you don't have precision farming on, but precision farming causes other issues too, and you know, we're not using it. It'll be fine. For the most part, I can guess where we need to go. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Just, you know, good enough. We'll come up with a system that is better. But I think for the most part, all I gotta do is hit this and hit the top of the field. So just give me a couple minutes and I'll be with you guys back. We'll talk about what we're gonna do with the oats and what we're gonna do with the straw. We finished up the fertilizing over there. It's not perfect. It won't be perfect. I can't see where I'm going and it's driving me nuts. So I'm just gonna call it good enough. We'll find a better way of doing this. I grabbed a windrow. Let's go ahead and let's, you know, windrow this up really quick so we can pick it up with the forge wagon. I think it'll make it a lot easier. And when we're done with this, we'll grab the forge wagon. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, the straw is windrowed. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up. I think that, oh yeah, definitely windrowing the straw up and making it into bigger piles was the right decision. it'll make it easier to clear this field. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the straw up, and I've got a plan. I think we can turn it into silage. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll check it out. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. We've got a full load. We can dump it into the red barn over there, and it will hold it, and then we can figure out what we're going to do with it after we get it in the barn, because we still got more to get up. So we'll drop this off, and then we'll continue, you know, clearing the field. Load 2. We got the field cleared of straw, and I'm not gonna lie, this feels amazing. It feels like we're really making progress, that we're, you know, that we're making a difference. I know it's small, it's incremental, right? But in life, sometimes you got to celebrate the small things, because you're gonna punish yourself for the little bit bad things. You might as well celebrate the little good things. All right, it is lunchtime, and I am hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some lunch really quick, and then we'll pop back in here and figure out what the next step is. All right, we're back from lunch. Got a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some chips and a fresh cup of coffee. Coffee makes everything better. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get the productions stuff sold. So we're gonna run around and hang on a second. Where did I leave? Tractor. Let's take this. Let's disconnect that. Let's grab the trailer. We'll get the forklift and we'll load the trailer up, take it to the store, and get all that stuff sold, because we're running low on money. And there's a couple of different options of ways, different ways that we can go, and I'm not exactly sure which way we're gonna go just yet. But I will get it figured out while we're getting this stuff stacked. So I'll see y'all in just a bit. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and get the firewood taken care of. I wonder, can we get 2 of them at a time? Oh, good. I think we can. It's a pretty hefty forklift. Oh, whoop, whoop. Just a little bit more. All right. I mean, but the firewood is, you know, it's chunky. Oh. All right. Let's not lift it too terribly high. Our back wheels, I think, are starting to tip. It's hard to tell, but right. We don't want to break anything. We'll drop this off. Yo, let go of it. Yo, let go of it. All right. Are we having problems with pallet physics here? Fine, we'll just wait until the pallets disappear. There's more than one way to solve this issue. Alright, I've played this game before. Sometimes pallets stick. Alright. There's 2. We've got a few more to sell. And here, yeah. Back it up. That looks good. All right, that's a new piece of machinery. We're learning how to use it. Yeah, you can see the suspension, right? The suspension is just like going, hey, we're not liking this too terribly much. It's okay, it's okay. We'll drop this in, we'll get the last one in, and then I'll work on loading up the trailer. Oh, there we go. All right, we'll start loading up the trailer, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. We're at the sell point, guys. There wasn't a whole lot of pallets to load up, but we got loaded up what we could. Every bit helps. We're sitting at 100, almost 112 grand, which is more than enough to buy another piece of land and either new equipment, upgrades, or I think a new revenue stream is appropriate. We've got the oats that we can do something with, and yeah, let me put this away and I'll show you what we're gonna do with the oats. All right, I moved the oats over here, and we're gonna put another production facility down for the oats. So Shift P. Let's look into productions. All right, I found the mod that I was looking for. Is this the one I want to put down? Yeah. Let's put this down here. And let's take a look at this. So this is simply a grain mill, right? So we can come in here and let's find the grain mill. Where are you? Here you are. All right, so we can make wheat flour, barley flour, oat flour, sorghum flour. We can make oils and evidently pig food. So if we put oats in here, we get 15 oats and flour. And so we can sell flour. So we can turn our oats into flour. Every time that we move our crops into another production, it increases the value of it. So I was thinking about making seeds out of it, but I realized that you can't make seeds out of oats. So that was, yeah, my fault. Oh, are you not seeing the trigger? Oh no. Are we having a problem here? Did I break it? All right, hang on a second. Maybe I get it chipped to a side or something. Let's come over here. And let's see if I can figure out how to make this thing work. Are you not seeing it? All right, hang on. That's the trigger it's supposed to be. Did we get ripped off? Did we get sold a bum deal? For some reason it's not recognizing it. Let me go to another trigger. and see if it recognizes it over there. Oh, this may be truly unfortunate. Well, fine. You know what? Sometimes things happen. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go into our okay. Yes. We just lost $10,000. We got hornswoggled. All right, hang on a second. Fine. See, this is what happens when you try to go, you know, cheap. All right, here. Let's try you here. All right, we paid the 3,000 extra. Maybe the trigger will actually work on this one. Can we get lucky? Yo, why are you not seeing the trigger? Do I gotta come in here and do something? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so it was failure to follow. I didn't know I had to. Yeah, alright, that's a thing. Alright, we learned a lesson. Evidently the other one would have worked fine too if we'd were impatient with it and realized that we had to open up the door. Alright. Let's get the oats flowers activated. All right, it's doing its thing. All right, cool. Let's run this back over to the silage barn, and or actually, we got to change it to the silage trailer, so we can get rid of the sell the silage. Or you know what? Actually, I don't want to sell silage. I want to do something else. So let's do this. I want to go ahead and cut us another field. So let me grab the cultivator and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I've got the cultivator out so we can basically get a expander field out. So we're going to go ahead and head out in this general direction. We're going to have to do something with those trees. But the idea is, all right, let me check something really quick. Is this just being persnickety? All right, I'm back, guys. I had to do a little adjustment to get the cultivator to go to 9 miles an hour it's supposed to. So I'm going to expand this field just a smidge. We're not going to take advantage of all the land because we may need that extra land for something else. But I would like to expand this field just a little bit. Maybe we can basically double its size. But still give us room to maneuver. That way we've got, you know, 2 really decent sized fields to work with, and then, you know, we can start segmenting things off for specific purposes, and you know, have the equipment there, and you know, equipment and you know, this is, you know, for the sheep, this is for the cows, this is for, you know, the sugar factory, whatever we get going. That is the general idea of what I would like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this, and when we're done, we'll come back. We just about finished making this field bigger. It took us a little bit of time, but in the long run, it's going to be well worth it. We easily doubled the size of our field. Maybe close to tripled it. We've got 2 really good sized fields now that we can work with. So as the crops start coming in, we'll be able to make more money. Which is, you know, hey, that's the goal. We're trying to get to 200 grand. So, or not 200 grand. We're trying to get to 10 million. What am I talking about? All right, let's drop this off and we'll talk about the next thing we're going to do. Let's see if we can put a front loader on development. Customize. Frame setup, front weights, exhaust, tools, wheel weights, attacher. Nope. Cabin, front loader, attacher. Ooh. Yes. So we need to cut down some trees and get them delivered to the sawmill and to the firewood making facility. After January, the price of firewood goes down. So we want to take advantage of that production chain while we can. And I'm not sure. We can look. That wasn't the button I was looking for. We can look to see prices. Yeah, prices. Hang on a second. Planks. If I can find the planks. Planks. Show price fluctuation. All right, so you know what? It's going down. We don't need to worry about the price. We want to sell them in May. All right, let's just get enough for the firewood going. We can hold off. All right, let's hook this bad boy up. Did I come at it at the right angle? Oh, good Lord, no. I dropped it off a different way, and I don't. Now the trailer's going to be in the way. We need to get sheds, so I don't have this problem anymore. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, I'm gonna go find us some trees to cut down, and yeah, we'll cut them down, and then we'll load them into the firewood the firewood factory. All right, I'll see you guys in here in a little bit. All right, guys, we're back. After cutting down all the wood that I did, I realized that, you know what, we need to put some of them in the sawmill because the amount of wood we put in may take more than 1 month to process and the price is going to go down. So I moved some of the logs over here, diversify. So let's look at our productions. So right now we have, all right, so yeah, that's gonna take a while to go through. So we've got some of the wood planks, that's fine. The oat flour is doing its thing. Flowers and mushrooms are out of water. We're gonna have to figure out a way of doing a better job with this. And we have in here, I can turn straw into silage. Why not? Can you do it into hang on a second. Nope, straw into silage, but if we wanted to, we can do oh, that's chaff and water. Okay. So what does it take to make fertilizer? Digestate and what's this? Lime? So if we throw some lime in here, how do we make lime? Rock and water. Ooh, hang on a second. I think we can buy rock from the store. So let me find, where is it? I got a tractor around here somewhere, yo. Don't you hate it when you lose your stuff? It's around here somewhere. Is it still hooked up to the trailer? No, but I got one I can hook up to the trailer. All right, let's go to the store and see if we could buy some rock. We'll make lime. All right, so for those of you guys who don't know, if you get up underneath this thing, we should be able to buy all kinds of stuff from the store, but rock should be one of them. Or stones. Dang it, I didn't want to buy that much. Well, it's too late, we bought it. We'll put it to use. All right. Excuse me, guys. All right, so I'll see you guys down in the silo and I'll show you what the grand master plan is with these bad boys. All right, so if my understanding is correct, we can put stone in here. Hang on a second. Let me change the trigger on this. So it opens up, yeah, there we go. So if my understanding is correct, all we need to do is bring stones, which we did. Let me go get the water tank and I'll be right back. All right, I just filled up the water tank. Here's a question for you guys that are watching. I don't know if it exists or not. I hadn't looked. Do you guys have suggestions of a water tank that distributes, right? So I can fill the one water tank up and then I can tell it to fill up the greenhouse. You know, I can tell it where to put the water. If you got any suggestions, please let me know. All right, so if my understanding is correctly, we can put rock and water in this building here. And then we can go into the production thing. And yeah, rock and water will make lime. So we can activate that, which means that we'll have lime for this field that we just created, and we don't have to buy any lime. And we can continue to make more lime. I don't know if it's a more productive way of doing it or not. I'm gonna top off the greenhouses really quick, and then after that, we're gonna talk for a minute. We're back at the tent, guys. I took care of the greenhouses. Let's stop and think about things for a minute. We got to harvest our first field today. We got a building to make flour, which is an additional. What's the money revenue, right? So right now we got planks, we got firewoods, we got mushrooms, flowers, flour, plus we have crops that we have growing, silage that we can sell. So we're sitting in a really good spot. So next month we'll get the field completed and we'll plant something in it. Looking for suggestions. Let me know what you guys think. If you're enjoying the story, hey, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, right? Leave a comment, because what the thumbs up button does, and leaving a comment basically tells YouTube, hey, I'm really enjoying this, and YouTube goes, oh, cool. Well, let's see who else in the system that we think is like you, and we'll make a suggestion that they watch it, and this is how it grows. All right, guys, you all have a fantastic day, and remember, happy farming.